All right, so we are gonna open the recreation meeting to Monday, May 6th at 6 o'clock. And this meeting is being recorded. Anyone intending to make an audio or video recording of this meeting should notify the chair at this time. And we'll start with perfect timing. Roll call.
Roll call. Melissa Bateman.
Here.
Joe Cunningham.
Here.
Pat Rooney.
Here.
Eileen Moynihan.
Here.
Suzanne Haggerty.
Here. Then we'll start with, has anyone had a chance to look at the meeting minutes for approval? Does anyone want to make a motion?
Make a motion to approve the meeting minutes from the Monday, April 1st, 2024 recreation meeting.
Second? Second. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Then our first agenda item is not here yet. Correct?
Correct.
And so we'll jump down if everyone's okay with that, and we'll do recreation office program administrator update.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So we have a lot of programming going on, as we always do. A couple of programs that we personally are offering is preschool story and craft. That's on May 21st. That's been going on for a few months now, and it's been well attended and super cute. And we're also offering a create your own fairy or dragon nightlight lantern. That's on May 22nd. Yes, we'll be doing that together, so that'll be fun. We have 7 people signed up with a 9-person maximum, so we're almost full.
That's great.
New programs, we have a Pilates mat and stretching for beginners, that starts May 13th. We have back care and core conditioning, which just started this evening, 4:30 to 5:30, which is right just over here. There's a beginning boater program, June 1st. We also have some summer programs, dance tumbling for fun clinic. That is August 19th to the 23rd. We have a horsemanship camp. There's 5 sessions. The first session starts on June 24th. The Little Sprout summer program is filling up fast. I actually just sent an email blast out to everyone that might be interested. And I also posted on Facebook that has 6 sessions. That starts July 8th. We have a Root to Bloom summer nature program. There are 2 sessions for that program, and the first session starts July 8th. That's in the afternoon. Mrs. Kowal is having a summer art week, 2 sessions. One starts June 24th and one starts August 19th. We also have a lot of summer programs at Kingston Elementary School. We have recess camp, that's August 12th to the 16th. We have Get Ready, Get Set School, that's August 12th to the 16th. We have schools out for summer, June 17th to 21st. We have a summer Lego program that has 2 sessions. First session starts July 22nd. We have a super summer fun program, which is at the integrated preschool, and that's August 12th through 16th, ages 3 to 5. There is beyond KES, we have a field hockey summer clinic that is June 17th to the 20th. We have a volleyball clinic that's August 5th to the 9th, incoming 7th through 12th graders. And as far as Grays Beach stickers, our current counts, we have resident stickers 213, resident to be mailed 141, veteran stickers 5, and veteran to be mailed 2. That's a lot. I really tried to go fast.
That's it.
I'm
That's
like,
a lot.
blah, 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 blah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a full plate.
Yeah.
It is. I love that. And
Yeah.
can I ask, are any of the, like the Root to Bloom ones that start July 8th, are they being held here?
So there are different areas. There's one session at Grays Beach. There's
Okay.
one session at well, there's one class at Grays Beach. So each week it's a
It's a
different location. We
Okay.
have them also scheduled for the South Room here. So
Awesome.
the first session is only, I think the first session is 3 weeks long. The second session is 4. So,
That's great.
but it specifies everything on the website.
Oh,
so.
that's awesome. Thank you.
Mhm.
That's great. And then, our director updates.
Sure, so just to add on to the program updates, with the programming, KREC Connect registration's been open since April. We have a few of the full day weeks that are already full, and then, there's still spaces in all the half day weeks. And then most of the Freestyle Fridays are already full as well, so, we have to max out the full day program, just due to staffing, so I think we maxed out at 100, so that they'll be here. But basically, they'll be here from 8:30 to 4, so we extended the times on either side, so it's a long day.
Yeah.
And then, the morning group is 8:30 to 11:30, and so we'll have 150, so we can have up to 250 in the morning time frame from 8:30 to 11:30. So the registrations are going really well, but it's filling up pretty quickly too, so if anybody's interested. Don't
We
worry.
prepare a protocol this year.
I don't have a bear protocol yet, but I might be working on that.
Remember that.
I was asked that, yes,
Yep.
I'm like, that's fine, no, I'm not, we'll have to figure it.
Sound the alarm.
Yeah, exactly, we'll get a bell out there.
Yeah.
Your best when you work in the moment sometimes.
Exactly, yeah. So just general updates, town meeting is this Saturday, May 11th. We've got several things on, the warrant article. I didn't bring the article numbers down, so I apologize, but some of them, as you know, our moderator, Sean O'Brien, put some of them together, and he and Keith Hickey, did do a town meeting preview, so if you haven't checked it out and you're interested, you can see that. Kind of went over all the articles. The irrigation well is, I think, Article 5, I think that might be it, so it's up early, and it's again done separately than the other CPC articles, so that we can use the funds that are currently available and not have to wait till July 1st for that project, since it's so time sensitive. Then the other one is free tennis court for CPC, that's on the regular CPC article. And then the other one, from our area is the revolving fund, so we're requesting an increase in the revolving fund expenditure. Portion, so basically what that means is money comes in and money goes back out to support the program, so it just kind of revolves in and revolves out. But that Mass General Law 53E1/2, it requires town meeting vote to authorize the maximum expenditure out of that account. So as we continue to do more programs and offer more field use and things like that, obviously more money is coming in, so more money has to go back out to pay for all that. So we're gonna probably max out our capacity this year and have to ask for an increase just to get us through the end of this year. So that just means we keep doing more stuff, which is great. And then hopefully that at town meeting, I think some people were concerned, again, not really understanding what the revolving fund means. It's no money on the townspeople hands. It's just all user fees. Because we're going from 500,000 to a $700,000 request, but we're gonna be over 5 this year probably. In that, and again, as you can see, all the programs that keep getting added and added, and as things cost more, then it just, more money has to go out as well. So we've requested the maximum expenditure to be at $700,000. And again, it's just so we can keep doing what we're doing. So I know there were some questions on that from certain groups, but I think that was all voted in favor of by all the different boards that have something to do with that. So that's May 11th. Town elections are the following Saturday, May 18th. So that will happen on the 18th. We also have our recital that same afternoon, so we will remind people to go and vote if they haven't voted already for that. That will be a nice opportunity to let people know about that. The recital's on the 17th and 18th of that. Any questions on those two things? Yes.
Quick question, I know that, I think Carl Pike is presenting the CPC, articles that, I will be there for any questions, I don't know, if we're gonna be there for any questions, okay.
That's what I was just gonna say, is I'm working on the others.
Okay, because I think the one thing I probably would need extra support on is the stormwater drainage, because there might be some technical questions about that, but I think.
That one was already done. That's
Okay,
from
it's already
last
done.
year.
Okay.
That's last year's.
Okay.
So the only thing that we should have is the irrigation wells and the reed tennis court,
Okay,
just those two. Yep. The drainage one is the one that we are currently doing right now.
okay,
If people ask where we're at, I don't think people don't usually, but if they do, I'll talk about that in a minute, but that's.
Okay.
But yeah. And you're good with that information, or we can touch base?
yeah, no, I'm good with it, I
Okay.
mean, I'll just, tell them what's in our paperwork, I mean.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Sounds great.
thanks, Susan, for thinking about
Yes, thank you. And then, will you be there as well?
it.
Miss?
I will be. here.
Okay, in case anybody has questions on the revolving fund. I know it's being moved by the Board of Selectmen, I believe, and hopefully it should just be a standard, but because it's an increase and if people don't understand where the money comes from, there might be questions about that.
Yep.
Great. Grace Beach Park music dates. So Deb is here over there. So welcome to our meeting. Deb, thanks for coming tonight.
Thank you.
She's been doing a lot of night works. Means Keith is gone. Brandy's helping out too, and I'll be doing some evenings in the next month or so too, just to kind of get us through this season. But Deb has been working really diligently on the music date, so we've got all of them secured. We have 6. We'll have 6 music nights, which is great this year. And then she also coordinated all the food trucks, so a lot of the food truck vendors that we've had in the past are coming back. Kono, Just the Dip, Nino's. We're also doing Moms on the Go, which is the grilled cheese truck. And then we'll also be working with the new brewery, 42nd Brew Co., which is right here in Kingston, which is nice to have a local company be able to support that too. We have one date, June 25th, that we only have one vendor right now, so we're looking for, I think Deb's working on trying to get ice cream or some kind of dessert type thing for that.
Grasp that shape,
I spoke to them,
Oh.
they're both, so, yes, that was my first,
Yeah.
first vendor visit yesterday.
So if-
the shaved ice.
Yeah, so if
Get
you
that.
know of anybody,
Sounds
if you
great.
want to let us know, if you have any recommendations, I mean, it's not the worst, we do have Just the Dip, and I think the 42nd Brew will be there as well, so if we don't have somebody else, then that would be all right, but it would be nice if we had one more. So
Did anyone ask the guy from, is it Early Bird? Looks like he has a job.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw that.
And it'd be nice to support like a local business.
Yeah, just, what's his name?
Well, I forget what it, the truck name is on.
Stephen Co., that's what it is, yeah. Yeah, we can
Yeah.
reach out to him. Do you want to write that down, Deb? Stephen Co.
COV, I think it's
Yeah.
how you spell it.
Awesome.
I haven't seen that truck move, so hopefully.
I haven't
seen
either. I
it
know.
will be there, but like I was
Yeah.
like, maybe,
Yeah.
you know,
That's great. We just talked about it.
So that's it on the music nights. I just jumped down.
Can I just ask a quick question?
Sure.
On the music nights, and I don't know, it might be written, maybe. Can we do events? Like an event advertisement on the Kingston Rec page, so that we can all share? the
Oh,
event?
on the Facebook page?
Yeah. That's how I've
Yeah.
been doing, like, but it would be great if it came from.
Yep.
The rec,
I can create those, do that tomorrow,
that'd be awesome, then people can put it in their calendar. You're the best.
and do.
And then we'll also reach out to the police department to do police details, so I'll send an email out to them next week. Deb's gonna be on vacation, so she's gonna be gone for about a week and a half. So we'll take care of that as well. We did our first farmer's market was yesterday, which was great. It was a little cooler and things like that, but it was still pretty successful. So I think everything went well after I left.
Yeah, everything, it was great.
Yeah.
It was busy.
Yeah.
I got really busy between the 11.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then we had 2 park staff there helping assisting with parking and all of that stuff. And then Deb was there as well to kind of experience that for the first time. And we didn't have the electrical box, so she came back here and found it for us
Rescued it.
and rescued it, brought it back out
Yeah.
there. So we
Yes.
were good with that. We're actually gonna be purchasing an additional one, just to make sure we have 2, because sometimes we have both of those outlets on Tuesday, both sides of the stage.
Yeah.
And sometimes the music groups, it's nice for them not to have to run cords all the way around. So we're gonna look into getting another one of those.
Yeah. great.
And then the movie night is Friday. So we're good with that. Everybody is good with that. I think Eileen said, you said we're gonna be able to help too. Do something.
yes.
So-
Might have conflicts.
But you're gonna be there? Okay,
And we have 2 parking staff.
okay, perfect. So you'll be good with that.
Hold on. Nope, I'm good.
All right.
Clear.
If you, I was gonna say, cause
I think I originally had it. Okay. Lacrosse, game, but it's not on the schedule, so hopefully that's true.
Okay.
sorry, I didn't know prom was that. day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just said something.
No, we should, we should.
And so they have both of you as contact, and I'll call Wednesday to confirm the police details for that as well.
Okay.
So should I do like, I think I did 8 to,
I think we
7
did
to
7 to 11.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and there
perfect.
will be, Nino's, I think, is gonna be there as well, so they're gonna come a little bit later, but it's
Okay.
not really any point in doing foods so late.
No, that's perfect.
So we'll send out another email blast as well, schedule that out, so if people want.
I did make an event on that already. so
Oh, okay,
you
I
don't
was
have to
just
do
gonna
that one.
ask you.
Yeah.
Seasonal staff updates, we're almost done, so we have interviews tomorrow and Wednesday, and then maybe next week as well. So I'll have the list pretty much finalized, and then I'll be submitting it to the Board of Selectmen and going to their meeting on May 21st. So we're hiring between 10 and 15 people between the staff, the summer staff and the park staff. We have most everybody returning from the summer, which is awesome. Probably a handful that aren't, but there's a lot of young staff this year, so we're gonna have a few more just to make sure everybody, is not too overwhelmed with the numbers that we're having. So that will be finalized, like I said, hopefully by next week sometime. And I've been meeting with Katie and Kirsten, some planning, and then we'll start up some of our coordinating planning as well on that. That runs July 8th through August 16th. Community preservation, so the Opachinski Field Stormwater Drainage Project is underway. 2 things have already been done, B2 has been done. And then the area between the baseball shed and the 2 fields has also been taken care of. The bid opening for the stormwater drainage part of the project is tomorrow afternoon at 2:30. I think it's at 2:30 tomorrow. And then we're gonna try to have the award done by the end of the week. So I don't know when that will take place, but there are parameters in the bid saying that if they were gonna start sooner, then they couldn't close off. This part always has to be access in and out. Or they may wait until, the end of the spring sports season, so they can just get in and get over with without having to deal with any of that. Once that part of the project is complete, then B1 part of the project will take place. So that's already contracted out. So that's that. Any questions on that? So it's underway, but that's kind of where we're at. Read property updates, no real updates here. There's nothing new really. Grace Beach Park, the restrooms are open now, so they're open for the season. Park staff will begin Memorial Day weekend on the weekends, and then once everybody's out of school, they'll start doing 7 days a week. That we may do some if I have some of my summer staff that's able to start doing it during the week after Memorial Day. So we might start that as soon as possible. And
I always love it.
I know. They're getting ready for their recital.
I wonder if you can hear it.
I know, if you can hear the dancing, I know, and the music.
Because we're all like,
Yeah.
They are. Well,
Cute.
usually they start singing soon, so we might be serenading shortly.
Very cute.
KYS updates, I don't know, Pat, if you have anything?
No, I reached out to Carlin, really nothing. Lacrosse, soccer, and baseball, softball are all underway. Field's been holding up very well. We started mowing last week, which was 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Which was good. No issues with that. I mean, outside of the standard things that we have with those going on. They've been very good about the trash pickup on multiple reminders. But other than that, no real issues.
Awesome.
When does the food truck start down there?
It started
Last Thursday.
That's great.
Yeah,
And the Peace Garden is awesome.
yeah, I know they did a really good job. I wasn't here that weekend, so thanks for everybody that helped out
Yeah,
with that.
no, it looks really good.
They're a little bit concerned because obviously they have no irrigation, so they're
Yeah.
not running it, but thankfully we've been having a little bit of rain, so hopefully after town meeting, we'll be able to get things
I know.
squared away. Yeah, also just going back to the irrigation wells for a town meeting, just as a reminder, the sports organization, KYSO, and some of the individual sports organizations have also offered to make a donation towards that project, so we were able to secure some funds from them, so it's nice to have those partnerships, so thanks to everybody for doing that. Property updates, turf management, our turf contractor has been there several times doing some fertilization control and air just in weed control and things like that. So he's been checking that out. He checks on the property pretty frequently. So that's underway. Our mowing bid, our contractor, as Pat said, started a couple weeks ago, and that bid ends June 30th. So their mowing bid is out, and also the deadline for that is tomorrow, May 7th. So I think that's at 2:00. So hopefully we'll get some good bids in. And then once that's determined, once we have a rough idea of where that is, we'll be able to do the KYSO user fees of fiscal year 25. I really can't do anything until I have a little bit better handle on the budget. Well, update I already mentioned, they worked on the vault. That was one component of it. We already had them do that. They replaced a bunch of parts, which is the piece inside the shed that actually goes underground. So that vault area they've done some work on. Once town meeting is done, the first thing that will happen is if it gets voted in favor of, is we have funding available, they'll do the test wells. That will happen right away, hopefully, and then that will move forward with the rest of that. And then the budget planning I just mentioned, that will take place for KYSO once we have all the bids in. And that's all. I have.
Spoke to Rob, from facilities this
Yes.
morning, because I get down there and it's already 135-foot man lift that was parked on the side. So that was weird.
Uh-huh.
And I called him and, he thought it was for the flag.
Oh,
Or the cell phone tower. It is not for the flag. They're actually doing a inspection of that tower
Yes.
today. The flag, I guess, has been purchased and they're gonna be coming back to hang it at some point. They have to replace the lanyard.
is the lift outside the gate there?
It's sitting right next to the, it's right up by the cell tower right now.
So sorry, I didn't know when they were supposed to let me know, so they have to get approval to go into that, even though that's their equipment and property, they have to get approval from us, so they do have parameters to be able to go in there 7 to 3:30 or something.
They were 120 feet.
Yeah, wow, it's wild. No, thank you, but yes, big flag should be coming back up, so
Correct.
one of the bigger ones, so.
And bat boxes, still have them.
That's right. Let me reach out to Matt again. I know he's been in and out. Let me reach out to him. And then other flags, 'cause I know it's not a flag on B1, is that, because you're not, guys not really using B1. You guys do that, right? Is there one there? I didn't notice the other day. Maybe there is.
There should be one by the children's garden, there should be one, there should be one right by the stand, and then get a big one. Cell tower,
Okay,
thought there was one big one,
it could be. And then I know the AED machines are already out as
well,
well.
it's been serviced and checked, and they're in place right now.
They're good to go. And then we also do have several field use requests from non-sports organizations. So I think we've got 1, 2, 4 or 5 that have been approved, and we reach out to KYSO like we normally do. We do have one other clinic that we've been working with a company, or we've been working with somebody to do a football clinic for the last couple of years, but so like Warriors are gonna be doing their own football clinic, so we might not work with them. So I've reached out to them just to see if they thought it would be a conflict similar to what we did with soccer. So if football feels like it would be a conflict to their clinic, because they're trying to raise money for their organization, then we would have to pass on working with this other gentleman for this year. So just so everybody knows, we're doing the same protocol through we did it with baseball as well. I think somebody running the baseball thing. So that's kind of the protocol, if anybody has any questions about that. And then the field hockey clinic, that's also just used as a fundraiser for the Boosters organizations with a Boosters High School field hockey clinic. So we try to partner with them as well to help them raise money for that. And that's about it, I think. Anything else that you can think of?
I got nothing.
After town meeting, it will be busy,
Yeah.
except for June. So, okay, anything from you guys? Awfully quiet.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the Monday, May 6th, recreation meeting.
I will second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.